Hmm. Part 2 maybe. My phone bailed on its own. Since it switched to the SD card, which I wouldn't mind if it didn't stop the video. So what I've got here already is the center of the nose is bright and the sides are dark. So I've got upper and lower. Slightly different foundations. And I'm going to powder the top now. Very light touch. Just let it sit. You can brush it off very near the end. Don't brush it off after you put your clothing on, or the powder will fall onto your clothing. So just some carving. This cover girl. And I've dedicated brushes for different things. This dark fluffy brush is for darkening down cheekbones below the line. So I'm going to take this line and darken down. And trying for the triangle. Don't forget the neck. Now you can take your little finger and just bring down that corner bone. Now, for eyebrows are the other main secondary feminine characteristic. And if they have any depth to them, you should glue them down. In drag you would completely cover them and start again, but I'm not doing that today. And another natural motion using the wrist, from the corner of the eye you go straight up to where the brow bone starts, because the female eyebrow starts a third of the way across. It crosses the bone a third of the way across, which is what you want. So you just underline the bottom by turning your wrist. And amazingly, it will give you a perfect line. Don't mess with it. This area, if you just fill it in, you get the Arabic girl structured eyebrow. If you draw in the individual hairs, it's a little more passable. And there's a company that makes these. They're incredibly cheap. This is a razor and a saw, and every day you just refine your eyebrow. Just a little bit, only get one hair out of there. And with this, you can actually go in and get one hair. Same thing on the other side. Go up to where this meets the brow bone. Make a dot. And just draw a line along the bottom of your eyebrow. If you run into a fold, you can spin the pencil and it will get you over the fold. And keep your line true. I did buy one of those individual hair drying tools, but it's a little extreme for daytime. It's by NYX. Everyone makes one. They promise they'll be fantastic, but they vary from day to day. See from this close-up, I've got lots of big pores here, so going over in the head. Was a mistake. The water is congealing the powder. Now I know what that is. I always wonder why I got this cottage cheese sort of effect. Damn beauty blender. Another lesson learned. See that? Imperfect application. So, I'm trying something new, which is using water. To do my eyelids. This is one MAC color. These are $30. And, they're supposed to go into these little holders. Holders are pretty pricey. It's not really black. It's hard to get black. I have a dedicated brush. I used yesterday. It's just now missing. There it is, another senseless makeup suicide. Very thin, pretty stiff brush. Too much water. Next time I do this, I will squeeze the brush out. This actually is black. Oh, this is art, and it's very close to commercial art. Don't make any false strokes. When in doubt, stop. There. As I said, I'm not going to do mascara on the bottom because it always bleeds. Got huge pores everywhere. I'm going to need to transition between the dark and the dark with something that's not that color. A lot of people use banana ball. Lip liner. Really careful with lip liner because the color up there is never the color in here. It's supposed to be very dark purple, and it's actually orange-ish. I have 2 to 3 brands where that's the case. This orchid's as a business price. I've got foundation on my lips, which is going to interfere with the makeup, so I have to sacrifice the baby wipe to get that off. But being clever, I'm going to put this back in the package and use it to de-drag later. So you can see this is kind of a little too white. Right now, this is my favorite lipstick, and they don't make it anymore. So I'm digging down to the bottom. The classic to get rid of some of the mess on a tissue paper. Did you have a woman here last night, dear? Why no? Why would you think that? Then what's this? Bum bum bum. So, transition color of this white with a touch of purple. See that? 1, 2, 3. I have a video called 3 Comments on Your Face. And this is what I meant. This is comet shape number 1, light, comet shape number 2, dark, light, dark. So you have dark, light, dark. The eyes are light, dark, lower lash line, but I'm not going to do that because it always bleeds down. As Bonnie Hunt says, cry after the date like I do. Now, it's a highlighter. This is really it's fun in the morning. Going down by the river to do my eye exercises. When you got loose skin, you roll. Don't drag. Highlight the nose, chin, get rid of that cleft, and a little brush, get in there with the Cupid's bow. Pat and then roll. Little line of blush there. My dedicated blush brush. I'm going to use what's left on there so I don't overdo it. I have a video about using your nighttime brushes to do day makeup because there's always just that little bit left. There, that's pretty subtle. Makes this collection. just in case I'm not getting excess powder off. Finishing spray. And the wig. Been doing sort of 50s pulp magazine. Looks like Swag or True Detective lately. This is my 50s wig.